All right, so the last graph.
So this is, okay, now we have looked at temperature anomalies of the whole planet, for all the surfaces and stuff like ocean, land, and that kind of deal. We've looked at all that, and we've seen overall, that the planet is, warmer than average and 98% of its surface. You have a couple of cool spots like off Greenland and that kind of deal. But here, what they've done is they've actually averaged all the latitudinal readings.
Mm.
And they if you look at let me pull up the horizontal scale a bit. So when you look at it, like it looks from minus 90s, that's the South Pole, right? 75. So doing in 15-degree increments. And if you look at it, so each band is covers about 3 degrees of latitude, each histogram bar. So they're averaging all of that together. So you got the equator, right, where it says 0. So that little light white vertical line that represents the equator. If you go over, and it shows the Arctic, if you look with about 66 degrees, you see the other white vertical line that's very, very faint.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? That's the Arctic Circle.
Oh, wow.
And likewise, we're about minus 66. That's the Antarctic Circle.
Okay, I see it. Yeah, the faint white line. I gotcha. There's 3 of them total. We're back.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the three white lines. They're faint. There's one at the equator, 0, and then
Okay.
yeah.
And then if you look with 66 and that white line there, the vertical line there, that's the Arctic Circle. And then if you look at minus 66 on the Antarctic side, that's the Antarctic Circle.
Right. Interesting.
Okay. Look at the Arctic, how much warmer it is. This is averaging, in 3-degree latitude chunks, but we're talking 3.5 degrees above average.
It's shocking.
And even Antarctica, in some, it's like 1.5 to 2 degrees. Now, where you find its coolest is about from basically minus 57 to minus 63 degrees latitude, or 57 to 63 degrees south latitude. And why is that?
There's no land.
Bingo.
Yes.
It's the ocean. That's the Southern Ocean.
Yeah, there's not as much land there.
That is
wow.
Exactly right. But even there, with
temperature
the whole when you're averaging all the latitudes, the planet is warmer.
Jeez.
And never have we seen this before in the history of the planet, where everything is synchronized in one direction. We've had episodes in the past where we might have had a hemispheric warming or widespread regional warming or cooling, but not the entire planet all warming.
Wow, that's something to think about.
This is to me, this is like one of the most important graphics that's been put together recently. And I complimented Zach for doing this, because I said this is a really critically important piece of information.
It just shows what's going on. It's
exactly this in a snapshot shows us what's happening to the planet. Okay? This is for May 2020, but still, this is what's happening for the planet.